Hi everyone, my name is Molly Victoria Palmer, however soon to be Molly Victoria Johnson. Today I will tell you a little bit about my personal background and family, my previous college education, and my future goals. To begin, I'll tell you a little bit about my background and my family. I was born in Fort Worth, Texas in June of 1994. My mom was a stay-at-home mom, always taking care of my brothers and I, the house, and basically making sure everyone's lives were running smoothly. My father, with a master's degree in business from Indiana, changed jobs several times, from marketing and advertising there in Dallas to working at a small record label in Nashville, Tennessee, to then working at a local newspaper in Detroit, and eventually settling us here in Jacksonville, Florida, where he currently works as VP of Sales at a commercial real estate firm. Although I didn't live in Texas for very long, I do declare myself a very proud Texas girl, much to the dismay of my Florida boy fiance, Bryce. Bryce and I met in high school here at Ponte Vedra High School, where I secretly had a crush on him for 4 years there. Little did I know that 7 years later we would reconnect and find ourselves engaged within a year of dating. So I do consider myself beyond blessed and very lucky to be marrying this man in January. So now that you know a little bit about my family and background, I'll let you know about my education so far. After graduating from Ponte Vedra High School in 2012, I enrolled in the University of North Florida, where I began by studying nursing and realized the biology and anatomy was just not right for me, so I changed to communications and public relations. I also joined the Kappa Delta sorority as a freshman as well and found myself in love with it, but way too immersed in it, and it was taking up a lot of my time and distracting me from my studies. So needless to say, after 3 years at UNF, too many failed classes, I decided my head was just not in the right place to continue school. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do, so I took some time off and decided I wanted to work full-time and figure things out in the meantime. So during that time, I worked as a manager of a hair salon for 2 years, where I learned that I was actually really good and excelled in managerial and administrative work. Even though I knew this, I still dreamed of working in a hospital environment, a place that I've always kind of considered home. I'm a type 1 diabetic, so since the age of 11, I've spent countless hours and times in hospitals and doctors' offices throughout the years. So it's just a place where I feel very comfortable. So I wanted to see if I could find an area of study that could combine both of these things that I was good at and loved. So that ultimately led me back to school and currently studying health administration. So now that I've explained a little bit about my education thus far, I'll tell you where I hope it takes me in the future. So currently I am enrolled at Florida State College of Jacksonville, where I'm finishing up my AA. I do plan to transfer back to the University of North Florida, where I will earn my bachelor's degree in health administration. I would like to work in a hospital here in Jacksonville, either managing or helping to manage a department within the hospital. I do, however, want to be a mommy and have kids someday, and I do want to be a stay-at-home mom while they're young, like my mom was for my brothers and I. So I will just have to see where life plans on taking me, family and career-wise. Today I have introduced myself and presented a brief but hopefully informative look into my background, family, college education, and future goals. I hope that you found it somewhat interesting and maybe even found some things in common with me. Thank you.